You are still building your legacy, and that's why we're here today. Because the goal here, I want to help you guys understand human nature a little better and get better results from people more easily.
I really liked Mike. He was really good, super inspirational, took a lot of notes, becoming like the inner leader inside and taking that out into the world.
His years of experience were incredible. He was great. You could tell that everything he was saying was coming from very real places of past experiences.
When General Mike Hayden, who had been headed up NSA, came to CIA, his first day on his job, I had a 45-minute meeting with him, and I had to persuade him. My job was, or what I wanted to do, persuade him to expand leadership training at CIA. So I could have written a 70-page paper, like some of these people do. I don't know how they do it, but they can pound them out, and then I don't know how higher level people can read all that stuff. But what I did was, I thought, well, why don't we use graphically displayed data? So I ran out, called up GE, Motorola, Boeing, and I asked them a simple question. How many training days of leadership training do your brand new executives have when they make executivehood? And I got the number, about 100 days. Then I went to the Department of Defense, and I asked them, new general grade, new 1-star, how many days of leadership training have they had? It's about 100. Then I went to the CIA training records, we call it SIS, Senior Intelligence Service, and I looked at the new crop, counted up their training days. So the chart looked like this for best of public sector, for DOD, this for the best of the private sector, and that for CIA. I handed him the chart. In 5 seconds, he said, Mike, we have to have more leadership training.
I did like Mike, yes. I loved the piece about survival, right? That we're all just trying to survive. It's so simple and yet so important to remember.
You've heard a lot of speakers say, ask questions as a leader. That's a powerful brain trick to use, because when you ask somebody a question, their brain shuts down immediately, except for the question. We can't help ourselves, we'll focus on a question.
Very personable and funny.
We could do another seminar on bad bosses. I have studied bad bosses for 20 years. I've studied these people. Well, what's interesting is a bad boss stimulates exactly the same brain circuitry as that is a Canadian black bear, as he does.
I loved it. The overall message was awesome. The diversity and positive feedback, all good stuff.